Here you go.
Nah, I'm fine.
It's a lot of fun, wasn't it?
You know, I support whatever you decide. And I totally get why you don't want to run Cambius. But there is one reason why you might want to
That's all you heard? One reason out of Alexander? That's what you heard? One?
Okay, well, there's one that he didn't mention because he doesn't know about it.
Enough. I don't need you fighting this battle.
I only want to make sure that you have all the information.
I have all the information. I could flush people's hopes and dreams down the toilet along with the Miranda Center if I don't take over Cambius. And my demented father, he could start the Michael Cambius Foundation just to help the criminally insane and the weird and the freaks.
And there's Spike.
Yeah, here's my legacy to my stepson.
And our baby. I'm pregnant. We're pregnant. We made a baby. I know this is huge. And this is not exactly how I wanted to tell you, but you were listing off all the reasons to take over Cambius, and I didn't want you to leave this little guy off, or little girl. I know it's a lot to wrap your head around right now. I know all of our focus has been on killing and murders and death. And after all of this loss, how can your brain even begin to compute a new life? But that's why this happened now. Our baby is the perfect reason to move ahead and change our focus. It's okay to want this, Zach. It's okay to be happy.
How do I do this?
This baby will mark a whole new chapter in our lives, Zach. Think about it. When you see that perfect, beautiful little face, that combination of you and me, I mean, come on. I know you. I know you will think about the future and our family and you and me and Spike and Baby X.
I know you want me to pick you up and twirl you around and be excited about this, but I gotta tell you.
I don't need this. I don't need that from you, Zach. I don't. I know you want this. I know because your biggest regret was not raising Ethan. I'm just waiting for you to see it.
I didn't raise Ethan because of my father.
Right, but you were a teenager when Ethan was born. You didn't even know he existed. This is so different, Zach. Your father cannot keep you from this child. You'll be going into this with both eyes open.
I lost Ethan, I lost my mom, and I almost lost you.
But you didn't. Look, I'm right here. I'm still here. And I'm carrying our child. We've been given a reason to believe in the future. This is gonna happen and it'll be right. And no one will ever come between us and our child. No one. Just tell me you believe it. Tell me that you want this. Say you want this. We can do it.
I want this. I want this. I want this.
Yeah. We made a baby.
Baby Valentine's baby, right? Is that it? I said one little Cupid baby Valentine. Maybe when we.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I don't know with the thing. I don't know. I haven't really calculated the day, but in my heart, that's when it happened.
Yeah. She's gonna have a beautiful mom. Cool little brother.
Sexy dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hold her, him, them.
Them. Not them. No, don't go there, please. Please.
I love you. I love Spike. I love, was it Baby X?
Mm-hmm.
Now I know I can't take Cambius.
Our baby is exactly the reason you should take Cambius. Now, okay, so the company has your father's name. So what? Ryan and Bianca, they took the company and they made it into something amazing. But you'll make it even better. This is, you deserve this. You deserve a chance.
Deserve what? I can do my own thing. I don't need my dad or his money.
Okay, well, then in the meantime, Alexander will ruin all the hard work that Bianca and Ryan put into the company. And then he'll establish the Michael Cambias Foundation for defending violent criminals? No, Zach, you don't want that.
What I want is for my children to not be connected to that man or his name.
Okay,
Our child, no, we're gonna have a new start, a new beginning, right? That's what I want. I want that. Something that is not linked to my father. Is it too much to ask?
Cambias hasn't had Alexander's imprint on it in years.
He's behind it. It won't go away.
Okay, well, why don't you think about what will go away if you don't do this? All the hundreds of jobs, maybe even the Miranda Center.
And Fusion, I know you want that place. I understand all
No,
that.
but listen, this is, I mean, of course I would hate to lose Fusion, but this is not about me. I want you to have this because you should. Because you can make it your own and you can make it amazing. Cambias is the only thing that your father ever really loved. So take it from him and change it. Make it so he doesn't even recognize it. This is the way for you to get even with him. This is for you to come out on top. You want to tell your dad to shove it? Well, then say yes. Run Cambias. Take it away from him.
My father's still calling the shots. He's boxed me in. He's making me do things I don't want to do.
No one makes you do anything. You control whether you say yes or no. And if you say yes, that doesn't mean that you're caving in.
I want my children to respect me. And I want to be okay with the choices I've made.
Your children are going to worship you and adore you no matter where you work or what you do. Now, I know you were born under the Cambias name, but you're not your father. You never will be. This baby is gonna be all Slater, with little Kane thrown in. Passionate, and smart, and fantastically beautiful, and funny, and in total awe of his or her dad.
I need some time.
How are you doing?
I'm better. If you ever need anything, you let me know, all right? What is that? You know about the kid, don't you?
I do. Congratulations. I'm so excited. It's so great.
It's pretty great.
So, what's bothering you?
How have you made sure that the past never touched Miranda? I look around, I see all the incredible things you guys are doing, and I don't want to turn my back on that.
You need to do what feels right to you. This will survive. The Miranda Center will survive. Maybe not quite the way it is now, but I'm gonna make sure it doesn't disappear. And if it's Miranda you're worried about, I promise you, she's not gonna miss her millions.
Does it ever bother you that all this started because of what Michael did to you?
I really don't think about that anymore. I mean, when I hear the name Cambias, I think about Ethan and Ryan and all the people I worked with in Paris, and it has such good associations for me now.
A better person than me.
This didn't come easy. It didn't happen overnight. It's because of a lot of help from people like Kendall and Ethan and Ryan. Mostly, it's because of Miranda. You know, before she was born, I had a lot of fears. I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to love her because of the way she was conceived. I was afraid that when I looked at her, all I would see was Michael. Of course, that's ridiculous. When I look at her, all I see is my beautiful daughter. Speaking of which, hey guys! You having fun? Come on, girl. Hey!
Come here. I'll see ya.
If you do decide to take over Cambias, it can be about your father, but it doesn't have to be. It's up to you.
That's what Kendall said, too.
And if you do decide to go for it, you'll have one heck of a cheering section. Me, Myrtle, Kendall, Spike, Miranda. And don't forget the new baby on the way.
The past is something that...
Well, no,
always-
no. You can beat that. I see it all the time. Women in here, they have so much strength. They fight through so much. Crime, poverty, addiction, abuse, lack of education. It's amazing what a person can accomplish if somebody just believes in them. I believe in you.
That kid has a wonderful aunt.
Thanks.
I am going to miss you too, Karen. I honestly am. You've been a great assistant. You really have. And if things don't work out for you here at Cambius, I want you to know I will give you a great severance and a great reference, all right? So don't worry about that.
Thanks, Mr. Lavery. I can't imagine my next boss will be half as good as you.
I think you'll be pleasantly surprised, Karen. If you convince my husband to take over, make him see it's the best way to get back at his dad.
Karen, will you give us a few minutes? Do you mind?
Sure.
Kendall, the only thing that I have to do with Cambius now is pack up my desk. I took over Cambius from a guy in the desert. The guy in the desert ended up being Zach's father. My father offered me something, I would watch it burn before I even touched it.
Okay, well, you've had time to move past what Patrick did to you. But this is all really fresh for Zach. And he thinks if he rejects this offer, it'll be step one in putting Alexander behind him. But I think it's just a knee-jerk reaction.
Yeah, he's trying to send Alexander a message saying, well, you know what it's saying.
Yeah, I do. And I know Zach has a lot to work through when it comes to Alexander, but I think if he takes over here, he'll have control over his legacy.
Look, I really get where you're coming from, Kendall, and Zach's wife has every right to tell him this. Zach's wife, you. So do me a favor and leave me out of it.
Come on, Ryan.
Kendall, despite the parents that Zach and I had, we both ended up being very good parents. You know? Good fathers to Spike, both of us at the same time without butting heads. I really want to keep it like that.
Ryan, please. Please just help me make this happen.
Visitor.
Now I have to get back to packing.
It's not enough that you're blowing me off. You're blowing me off to pack. You don't have a job anymore, Ryan. You can talk to me all day. You have all the time in the world.
I am thrilled. You asked Annie to marry you? Now, how do we make this happen?
I knew my son would be back.
I accept your gift. I'll take over Cambius.
Fight it all you want. Cambius blood always wins out. I knew you'd come around. Make me proud.
Hi, Kendall.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. You proposed to Annie?
I did. Hey, Jonathan, will you do me a favor? Will you get a couple more boxes from the storage room?
Boxes, right.
Yeah.
You got it. Bye.
Go ahead. Spit it out. What's the matter?
Tell me, what compelled you to crawl back to me on your knees?
Not on my knees.
My son, carrying on my legacy, it's been worth the struggle, the lives.
Your legacy. You're gonna disappear.
Impossible.
I'm gonna rebuild Cambius from the ground up. And all the lives you took. Hold on to them. It'll be their legacy. Now we'll build something we can be proud of. Something my mom would be proud of.
That's your fantasy.
You have no hold over me. Not anymore.
What game is this? You're holding something back. What is it you're not telling me?
I I know that you guys share Emma. You've been roommates, but marriage, Ryan, that's a big step.
Yes, it is. Big step, but it's the right step.
Well, if you're sure that Annie can make you happy.
She
then-
does, very happy.
Good.
Look, if you're worried about what this means for Spike, he's my son, and I think I've made it pretty clear that I will be there for him always.
I know that.
Then we're good.
Yeah. If a life with Annie is what you really want, then I'm happy for you.
Do you mean that?
You're not gonna be happy. You don't get to have peace. Wake up, you fool. My legacy is not about brick and mortar. It's tattooed on your soul, and you can't escape it.
You have no power over me. Hey, Dad. I want you to imagine something. Another car crash. Whatever you were to me, whatever I was to you, it's gone. Gone up in flames.
Don't say that to me. You can't do that to me. Not again. Alex, come back.
Hey. Where'd you run out of the room like that? What's going on?
Sick.
Oh, you kidding me? What, do you have the flu? Food poisoning? Want me to take you home?
No, I'm fine.
You sure?
It's normal.
It's normal. You're...
I'm pregnant. Yep, I'm pregnant. With child in the family way.
Zach knows.
He knows. He's thrilled, Marion. Hope and strength, a future. The good guys win. And get married. And have babies. I get it now.
Yeah, what?
What you've been trying to tell me about Emma and having another child. I was so afraid that she would distract you from Spike and take away what you had with him. But now I know it's just the opposite. More children, more love. And think about it, Spike, he's gonna have a little brother, a little sister now, somebody to play with.
To boss around.
Yeah. And Zach, he's suffered so much because of his dad. I think this child will help him. I already love him. Or her. As much as Spike.
Get over here. Come here. Right now. I am so happy for you. Can I get you anything else? Anything at all?
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yep, I'm good.
All right.
You know, I was just thinking, I wonder if the cravings are going to be the same. With Spike, he was all about the ice cream. And at midnight, just when I would finally fall asleep, he would do soccer practice and kick like crazy.
Yeah.
He was definitely a night owl.
Still likes the late show, I think.
And then there were those dreams that I had about the stomach balloons.
About the stomach balloons?
Do you know about the stomach balloons? Yeah. Remember with Spike, I had these constant dreams about these big balloons with belly buttons on
Yeah,
them.
I might like blame the late night ice cream while Spike was practicing his soccer for that. I don't know.
Probably. Oh, that thought. Hey, Big Daddy, what's going on?
Kendall, I need to see you right away. Can you meet me at the casino?
What's up?
I found the key.
Zach? Someone has been very, very busy.
Have to hold up some of the load, right?
Oh, God, look at this. This is amazing. Just very sweet, very, very festive, I have to say. I like all
Cool,
this.
right?
Yeah, it's
See
really
that?
cool.
See the balloons?
Yes, I
Not
do.
just balloons, they are belly button balloons. Believe that?
Oh my God, they are. From my dreams. You remembered my dreams.
I remember everything about you. Come on. For you.
Thank you. It's beautiful. What does it open?
It opens the home I'm gonna build for you, Spike, and our baby. It's the key to our future. It's the key to Miranda Centers. Help women and children in need. It's a key to a heart that I thought was burnt out 20 years ago in a car crash. You saved me. You saved my heart. You, Spike, baby. You saved me.
These are ridiculously cute. I love these. They're
Cute.
adorable.
I know it's early, but I love shopping for clothing.
You do,
So
right? Yes.
okay.
Honestly, it's never too early to start buying things for the baby. I love it. I gotta tell you, these right here. I have actually started to think of some names.
Yeah, I have too.
You have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about like Hammer for a boy and maybe, I don't know, a Scooter for a girl? Something. Spike.
Don't make fun of Spike. That's not cool. I have better ones, okay? I was Hammer. I was thinking for a boy, we would call him Zachary Ethan. And yeah. And if it's a girl, I'd like to call her Amelia Bianca. What's wrong? Something wrong? Oh.